Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. A very, very important announcement. Let me pause this thing. A very, very important announcement. Bauchi State Governor have acknowledged that they have invited Fulanis worldwide to settle in Nigeria. Not only to settle in Nigeria, my brother, they have conquered the north. They have conquered the west. Now they are moving down to the southeast. Look at this man, the man that they said, or rather, Gringo Peter Obi want to make his running mate. Who said that he is going to work with Peter Obi? Imagine the agenda this man will have if they give them chance. If peradventure they allow them to rule them because they cannot rule us, the Biafrans. Imagine what will happen. I don't want to take much of your time. I would like you to watch this video so that when I will be going it point by point, you will not say it is my own word, but the words of him that have been interviewed. So please, let us watch this video together. When we come back, then we dissect the comment section to know the reactions of my people. A lot of people watch this video, they don't see anything bad in it. But let me tell you, there is a lot of things that is wrong with it. A lot of things. Let us watch it. Let me not let the cat out of the basket. We'll watch it finish, then I will come back and then I will give you, in fact, I will pour out my mind for people to know. Biafrans, Alaigbo, there is danger. Regardez.
And of course, we will try more to cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the
operations.
Operations. You said to bring in the Fulanis together. We have Fulanis from other countries.
The issue
well.
of misconception, I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No. In most cases, the crises are precipitated by those outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the world.
If I understand it, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries, who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do. But it has to be done through sensitization, telling them you have to buy in the project, and you use the language, the culture itself to be able to convince them, away from the mistrust where the whole system of transhumance or pastoralism is criminalized. Criminalization of pastoralism is the problem that we have with this project, and it requires people with passion who understand them and who they believe in, people like us from that part of the country, to say yes, we have this. Because today there is no limit to the accusation that this and that has happened and it is the Fulani man who caused it. There is no tribe that is not that you don't have this criminality in, but certainly the way and manner we do it is really excavating the crisis and the problems.
Will there be any form of documentation of all the people that will be,
yes, we are
within that?
Oh yes, that is going to give Nigeria the opportunity to really have the best in terms of documentation in the demographics, because as I said, the Fulani man settles anywhere he can feed his cattle, And so if they are put in one place and they are made to understand that this is to save them and their animals, they are exposed to the vagaries of the forest and what is going on, cattle rustling, killings and what have you, and that's why it is important for them to understand that staying in one place is good. And of course, in terms of the best practice of carrying the meat, the cows and the
let's stay with that security angle for a bit. Is there going to be, this plan going to be a fenced enclosure where anyone who comes in is secured, so there is no one that can just come in from anywhere else?
No. It is going to be a colony, and a colony does not require a fence.
You will understand
it is not going to be a prison.
You will understand the reason why people are concerned, because of all the security issues that have been happening over time. So if that's...
These forests are there anyway. If you don't occupy them and create a colony out of them, they create places for the criminals. And today, that's why you have the Sambisa forest, because it is not being utilized.
But Your Excellency, much as yes, I mean, they're fantastic. We have met a lot of them who are Fulanis as well. But the concern too is, why should federal government use resources for this country to accommodate Fulani men who are not Nigerians?
You see, as I said, we are already accommodating them. Do you delineate and then really know who is not a Fulani man from Nigeria? They are all Nigerians, because I said their identity, their own citizenship is Nigerian, even though we have relations all over the world, all over Africa. And so, presumably they are Nigerians. I think you get me. That is the misunderstanding. They move from one place to the other, and they have relations, kith and kins in all the parts of the country, and even outside the country. So that is why our own population is fluid. You cannot certainly not say this is the population of Nigeria.
So this issue...
Okay, you have watched the video finish, right? Line by line. You understand everything. Your mind tell you that this guy is all right, or he is mad, or he is very sick. Imagine this guy telling us that Fulani's origin, that their nationality is a Fulani. There was a meeting they held the other day in Abuja. All the whole northern governors, all of them invited the president and all the whole Fulani's representatives all over West Africa. In fact, all over Africa, not West Africa. They had a meeting in Abuja. So after that meeting, here comes this interview. Among everything he says, what captured my attention in this whole shenanigans is when he said that Fulanis that dwell in Bayelsa, that can speak Bayelsa, is a Bayelsan. That is where they know that is their origin. That is where they can occupy. You don't use your Iroro, use your number 6 to understand that statement. He did not say Fulani who can speak Yoruba can dwell in Yoruba land and become a Yoruba. He did not say Fulani who resides in the north, where he resides, where they came from, where they domiciled, where they have conquered since 1804, speaks Hausa or any other language they speak there, is there. Why you don't mention all these places? Do you know why? Because in their agenda, all these places is not mentioned have been captured. Remaining the south, which is the southeast and the south-south, that comprises that made up old eastern region. Why you not use Kaduna as example? Why you not use Kwara Ilorin as example? All these places, they have conquered it, remaining the south. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the whole world, the whole Africa, the whole Nigeria, the whole Igbo land, hold that man, hold that young man. In fact, what do you call it? A kind of apology they hold to Nnamdi Kanu, whether you call it unreserved or reserved, but the truth there is that they must apologize to this guy with their knees on the ground. Because this guy cried on top of his boys. This guy shouted when he see the danger. As a prophet and a Messiah he is. Nobody cares to listen. Nobody cares to take him serious. Even up to today, they are still crying, persecute him, persecute him, persecute him. They call him a terrorist, whereby the real terrorists are now the ones who have been given guns, who they claim now, Bauchi, a governor who is a Fulani. He told you that he have relatives in Cameroon, and at the same time he have relatives in Niger, and they are all Fulanis. In other words, Nigeria is a country that they have chosen now to do well, buy the people and take over their land. We said this thing countless times. Do you still remember when the bill arose in National Assembly that Fulanis should go back to the respective states? Do you remember what the Northerners said? They said that most of the Fulanis don't know where they come from again. In fact, they can't remember the state. And I cry here at the same time. I don't say, when Martin Namdekan was saying, that is the same way I am saying today. And I cried and said that these people, to make this kind of statement, it means that the Fulanis are not Zojurians or Nigerians, whatever you may choose to call them. It means they are not Nigerians. They don't have any country. And the country they have, I mean, their identity is just a Fulani man. So they keep on wondering. Imagine Fulanis who came to Zojuria or Nigeria 1804. Is this time in 21st century that this idiot of a governor is now saying that they are welcoming the Fulanis. It's only to tell them the orientation of to stop violence and to stop what they call it, revenge, reprisal attack. So they need to educate them on that. So all these years that they have been killing, that they have been coming, you people do not bother to educate them to stop reprisal attack or revenge when their cows are being slaughtered. Their cows, you don't see their cow going on the forest now to eat, to go to feed on the vegetarian there. You stop the cow. No, you don't see the cow walking on the road and you stop the cow and begin to kill the cow. It's only when the cow venture into your cash crops to destroy it. That was when people will raise alarm and they begin to chase the cow. Maybe on the process, one cow might just slump and die. Or maybe they kill one cow. Then they will come for revenge. That one cow, they are going to look for 1,000 heads of human beings who will end up eating the same cow and to buy. So it is now you people want to educate them on the need for them to agree with the environs where they found themselves. Southeast, I know. What pains me most about my people is that when they see this video now, what they will tell you now is that nothing they happen. After all, we will come back to take our land. My brother, the force these people are coming from now, if they should subdue Oyo into backing down, or rather into agreeing with them to have Sharia law, my brother, the whole Southwest have been captured. Believe it or leave it. It may sound to you like a fairy tale. It may sound to you like, what are these people saying? After all, we get our land. My brother, the Southeast is gone. I repeat, the Southeast is gone. If you like, believe. If you don't like, still continue to do it. They cannot do anything in Jesus' name. No problem. Wait for Jesus. He's going to come to fight for us. Do you know, they said they found DNA of over 600% in the Southeast region. In other words, the population of these people, both internally and externally, within our territory, is about to surpass the population of the Biafrans. I ain't doing anything when nobody is talking anything. Rather, we are busy fighting ourselves, playing rubbish and dirty politics, all in the name of we are looking for power. Who will lead the Biafra struggle? Who will lead the BG and who will lead the USB? Something they happen. You watch that video very well. Use your number 6. Please, if you watch it, you didn't understand it. It is a 5-minute video, very easy for you to watch. Rewatch it again, rewatch it again, rewatch it again and again. You will understand that Nsobu. This man have already made it clear. They have assembled all the whole Fulanis in all the whole Africa, not west, not south, not east, not north. All the whole Africa. They now said Nigeria is the place that all the whole Fulanis will do well. Go to the government amount. Hear what they are saying. that the reason why it seems like inflation is going high is because every second of the day, a baby is being born. That is the reason they are giving for their failure to govern their people well. So the same country, they are telling you, the government, a spokesperson to Tinubu is telling you, because that program was heard on Arise TV. One South, one Igbo guy from Southeast, and one from the North. It's a kind of debate. And the guy said that every second of the day a baby is being born. That is why the economy is not doing well. That the kind of that Nigeria self don't even know how many they are. They don't know how many they are. A baby has been born on every second, and yet the Fulanis have assembled all the whole Fulanis to live in Nigeria, to settle in Nigeria. So in other words, they are giving them go-ahead order. Anywhere you people can grab a land, grab it and live there. That is your identity. They are now in Nigeria. Once you grab that land, you are now in Nigeria. Bala Mohammed made it clear. People who are watching this thing, our prominent Igbos, our prominent politicians, who sees this video, will not see anything bad in it. He made it clear. He said the Fulanis have no identity. The only identity they have is they are Fulani. That is their identity. Like if you ask me now, where are you from? I mean, what is your origination? Okay, I'm from Biafraland. If you ask them where they from, their identity is I'm a Fulani man, no country. They invited them. They have countries where they are living before. The Fulani, Ethiopia, Somalia, Niger, Cameroon, Benin, Ivory Coast, Mozambique, all of them, Zimbabwe, all the whole country, 54 countries. Okay, let's say 53 countries, minus Nigeria that make it 54. 53 countries, all the whole Fulanis living there have been invited to come to dwell in Nigeria. Where are they going to dwell? Not have food. They have conquered the north. The only area they are going to live is an area they never conquered. The killings that is happening in Okigwe, is to make sure that they disorganize those areas, chase them out of their homes, so that they will go in the IDP that is Hope is building, and then their ancestral land. Then they will pack Fulanis overnight to food the area. Go and mark my word. I always talk like a madman, but that madman is madman that have sense. If in that zoo, part of the problem they are having, one is government, two is religion, then number three is their media. Look at the one they call himself Chamberlain or whatever they call him. They will not have the balls to ask him vital questions. Why must you invite Fulanis to come to your country to live? Whereas the population here are dying in hunger and in poverty. Starvation are killing them every day. But if this Bauchina happens to be an Igbo man now, who is speaking in favor of Biafrans now, come see the kind of question they will have balls to ask. Come see the kind of question they will be throwing at you. And when they throw that kind of question to an Igbo man, he cannot even react. Ask them, can you be able to ask a Fulani man this kind of question? They will not. Instead, they will run around, and still make fool of themselves on that station. There is trouble. There is danger. If you are still waiting for the God of Israel to come and fight for us, then we will end up having no country or having no ancestral land. Fulani's agenda is on rampage. It is by this generation we are. It's either they take our land or we conquer them. If we forget about this, if we do not fight this battle to the end, the coming Gen Z generation of Biafrans will never have a place to stay, because all of them will be busy doing yop. While the people who have the agenda since 1804 will be busy conquering their land. Before they go and come back, they have become a tenant in their own lands or in their own houses. It sounds like a play, it sounds like a joke, but not true. And Donald Trump still wasting time. in sanctioning Nigeria. Killings persisted. As of yesterday, there's another attack in Plateau. Christians are being killed. As of yesterday, there's still another attack in Benue. Christians are being killed. Where are the Christian community in the so-called United States of America? What are they doing about it? Let's not deceive ourselves. All of these people are complicit. Your blood as a black man, even if you like, carry the church in your head, does not matter to them. Leave all those things they are doing in parliament. We're going to sanction. We are going to sanction. But they are busy tagging people, giving them, sanctioning them on what do they call it? On tariffs. Giving them a heavy tariffs to pay. America first. If you are thinking that they are going to die on your fight, my brother, you better think twice. They have nothing to offer. They are even happy if such a thing is happening. They will be very, very happy to see the so-called Zojirian killing themselves in numbers while they are busy taking over their mineral resources and their states. Here are the comments. ROC said, so it is only Nigeria, the Fulani man, has the right to settle and start killing the indigenous to take over their land and occupy. Why? Because they are coming from Ethiopia or Conakry. Emeka Anyalewechi, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you all about what he is saying. All Fulani men all over mention Delta that they speak languages Biasa. You see how he leave all the whole places. The only place he used to do example is from Bayelsa, and they're coming down. The other day, a video was shown. I think who posted that video is either Duncan Mighty or Timaya, where they are countering them inside the bush with brand new AK-47s. These people, they don't mean well for the people of the South. The elders better speak up now before it is too late. The ones that are being captured in either state, brand new AK-47s. The one that are being captured in Enugu, brand new AK-47s. Where are they giving it? And if you look at the towns that carry AK-47, if you look at their stature, you will see that there is hunger in their body. Yet, they share money every day. Who are their sponsors? That is the question. And those are the people in Aso Rock, in the National Assembly, that whenever you bring any bill to change them out from your land, they will counter it. They are the sponsors of these people. Emeka Anyalewechi said, Madam Nnamdi Kanu told you about this. Okay, forget. Hope obviously count Igbos out of his Nigerian Fulani arrangements. By mouth, right? On internet. No problem. Be on the internet. In fact, be online while they are working offline. Anthony Sen said, the one Nigerian is, if they come home. Jamie Margaret, where in Nigeria? Are you still asking question? Okay. Emeka Anyalewechi said, Biafrans and BG and Biafrans all over the world, you are finished. He called it Fulani colony of Niger and especially Eastern region and all the resources in other parts of zoological animal kingdom. What? Listen, Igbos, Eastern region is gone. Eastern region is gone. It is not a joke. At BG, at Rose_Biafra Army, at Sonia Parawa, look at the people you are mentioning. People who want you dead. Evans Victor said, these guys are just full of nonsense. Can you just imagine this nonsense? Opi said, well, the alarm is for Nigerians and not Biafrans. My brother, my brother, if na Ghanaian, they will tell you my brother. Ponzi Natural said that idiot must be on drugs. He should invite them to his village or northern Nigeria. Emeka Anyalewechi said he must be on a crack coke. Let him speak our Eastern region's language. We refuse to be slaves in West and Fulanios. Charalization, genocide list. Now, I beg, get out of here, Joe. Look at somebody they comment. P said, disown them already because we are quite different in all spheres of life. Identity differences, tradition, cultures, norms, languages differences, and lastly, Fulani people are uncultured and unfriendly species. They are virus like in the modern society. We are like water and we are like oil. Please feel comments. Ugobuzo said, very disgusting video. Joe Jonathan said, God go punish this fool. At Blue Kumo said, stupid talk. Oluchi said, can you imagine? So they will come from all African countries to Nigeria. In whose land are they going to live? People should make up and be ready to fight these Fulani with their last blood. They keep increasing in numbers every day. They are coming in numbers every day. Once they cross border, they will pack them like sardine inside trailer and convey them to the south. Every blessed day, trailers upon trailers. The one they entered in the daytime, the one that entered in the midnight, the one that entered in the morning or in the evening or in the afternoon. They keep coming in numbers. And people are not worried. Nobody is asking questions. They only be on the internet to rant, to complain, to fight, while they are busy running wide. They are having a free day. While you are online fighting, they are offline, taking over your land by fire, by force. I have no much to say. I have done my best. Now it is your own turn to do your best as well. By sharing this video, let it go viral. Not to the appropriate authorities, but let everybody be guided, because what is going to happen, or what is happening, or what would happen is going to, so that it will not be a kind of a surprise to everybody. You can imagine what triggered this man to come out to make this kind of comment. You can imagine how long they have been harboring this thing, how long they have been planning this thing, and it's only him that have the boss. Where is Usani? Where is Ahmed Musa, who are busy defending all these miscreants? Okorejena. At last, everybody must collect update, whether you are a man or you are a woman, whether you are old or young. There's no two ways about that. Honorable, please help me off the mic. Continue to share this video. Let this video get the appropriate number of shares that you can never get before. Only they got viral. So that okay can no calf. Don't know one account because I won't no nakreka. And my people, I love you all. TGIF. Thank God it is Friday.